Welcome back to part 3. So when we last left off, I retrieve a key when I draw this 100 card, and it leads to a puzzle that I cannot solve yet. So Professor Plum gets his turn, and he's gonna go right over here, which is the 160, also known as 160. And you can also tell that I organize certain things, the characters on the top, clues and stuff on the bottom. Well, actually the clues right here. I'm keeping it in the side for now. So I got the 160 card, or also known as 160. So let's see what I get. It says a suit of armor has been scattered all over the floor, which means I have to take 3 cards, which is 118, 165, and 166. Okay, so I got these cards, 3 of the cards. So we're going to start with 118. What's this we have here? We have a suit of armor, and it requires 3 puzzle pieces that I need to solve. And if you look very closely, it has letters on it. It has 2 S's, an O, I, and E. I may not be able to solve this, but let's check out 165, which is another armor that goes to the other pieces. So we have a V, E, N, and X. That means I have to put these together. But last but certainly not least, we have 166, which is another armor. This armor has some letters in it, which is a D3, not a D3. It has an N, V, E, N, X, etc. So let's see. Should I put these together? It seems like I could put these together. But right now I'm trying to figure out what does all of this mean. Let me think about it first. Alright. So it puts together in a certain letter, but I have no idea how to solve this puzzle. I have no idea. So I'm going to let Mrs. Peacock go her turn. And let's go ahead and have her go to 115, which means has to draw this card. 115. Let's see what we get. An aged oak bookshelf full of leather bound exotic books. You try to grab one, but they're stuck in place. So I have to take 3 of the cards, which is 116, 117, and 120. Which also means that I have to solve another puzzle that contains 3 pieces. Okay, so I got 3 of the cards. So let's try 116 first. And we have... This one contains 4 pieces for some reason. This is C3. We have 5 hours, 3 birds, Tuesday. Okay. 117. We have 1 million tips, 7 days, and 9 amigos. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And the last one is 120. I keep dropping it. 120 is... Ooh, we have 6 little pigs, which makes no sense. 1 time and high 5. But we do need, like, 1 more piece to figure this out. So Mrs. Peacock is going to have to skip her turn, and Professor Plum is going to have to figure this armor thing out, but he's going to go over here to draw 145. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, we got a locked door. Interesting. You know what I think? I think we could solve this ease. Reasons is because, well, this requires a key. This requires a key. So that contains 2 pieces. I wonder... Yeah, it contains 2 pieces. So I don't think it contains another piece right now. So let's go ahead and do this right now. I wonder if it has to be in order. Probably not. So we got a 4, a 7, and a 1. But everything is on backwards. So this can mean only one thing. It means that I have to draw... I'm out of focus. I have to draw 1, 1, 4, 7. Okay, I draw 147. Let's see what it says. It says that I have solved the closet puzzle. With a click, the lock unlatched, and the door swings open, letting the corpse of Mr. Botty topple out and hit the floor. Mr. Botty is dead. Everyone looks around with surprise and suspicion, knowing that the culprit must be in this very room. Now you must figure out who murdered him, with what, and where in the mansion. So that means that now that I solved this puzzle, I get to discard these cards right here. I don't know how to solve the other puzzles yet, so it may be wait until later. But in the meantime, I have to place card 150 on the board. Okay, but before I place it, I need to see what it is. Oh my goodness! Now this was placed... oh yeah, it's placed where Mrs. Peacock is at. So let's move her. Wait a minute, it's placed on where Professor Plum is at. My mistake. So there we go. And Professor Plum did it. And it looks like it's Peacock's turn. So she's going to have to go here, which is to draw a 190 card. Alright, so I draw this card, but I have to check this out very quickly because I'm running out of time. Okay, so it says that who would dare murder Mr. Botty? You must be logical in your investigation. Where was everyone when the lights went out? You know someone moved his body to the closet as there are drag marks nearby. You also detect a wrinkled piece of paper that has slipped out of his pocket. So that means that I have to take cards number 191 and 192, which is very interesting. Okay, so I got 2 of the cards, but I can't reveal it right now because I'm running out of time. And we still have to solve these puzzles at this time, which of course I don't want to be spoiled, but if you have any ideas how to solve this, let me know in the comment section in this video. So stay tuned for part 4.